Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and as you can see from the title of this video, this is going to be my Apex Legends wishlist video. So yeah, Apex Legends has been out for a week now essentially, and the game's got off to a great start. Whether it dethrones the likes of Fortnite is yet to be seen, but it's surely making a dent in its streaming abilities at the minute. But yeah, some of the things that I'd like to see in Apex Legends that's pretty much what we're going to be talking about. It's not a massive list, but would like some of you guys in the comments just hit us up with some of the things you'd like to see. I could maybe make a follow-up video to this as well. Big thanks to everyone that checked out the last video on Apex Legends. It was just about a bug fix in the loading screen. If you're still having the issue with Apex Legends not loading, getting stuck in an infinite loading loop, make sure to check out the video on my channel. I'll link it down below, and hopefully I can help you out. Some of the comments and things were just overwhelming, so yeah, really good to see. So first things first, Apex Legends, what would I like to see? Solos and duos. So currently it's just 3-man squads, which I don't mind. I know a lot of people would like to see 4-man squads and such, but because it's 60 people servers, I think if you created 4-man squads, the map would feel a lot emptier just because the squads would stick together. But with solos and duos, obviously you're getting 30 duos and then 60 individual players. It would be quite nice. A lot of people were talking about how the Legends would be impacted in a solo game mode. So like some of your characters like Lifeline, whose ability is kind of based around other players in your teams, how would that affect, or how would that work in solo? So a couple of suggestions I've been talking to my friends about have been like, maybe remove certain legends that don't really suit solo, maybe have one type of legend in solo, just things like that might work. Duos, obviously I don't think there's an issue with the legends. All legends should work even if it's 2 or more essentially at the minute. On that, I personally wouldn't mind seeing the player limit of the game up to like 80, if not more. I think that the early and mid game, although I do love the game, I like the pace in the early and mid game are a lot slower to the likes of like Sandhawk and PUBG and stuff, which I really enjoy the high paced. Plus this game would suit very high paced action. For example, if on Apex the spawn plane flies over, say, the left hand side of the map, a lot of people are dropping left hand side and middle. If your team pushes the entire way out to the right, and then the circle is also on the left, you're in for a quiet game up until the later circles. Another thing I seen on Google that a lot of people were kind of crying out for were the theater / photo mode. I never really use these, but I can see why people want them for content creation and things like that, so it would be quite nice. I do know the photo modes can be quite good. I personally really like the ones in Forza where it's like a drone mode, and the one in the Spider-Man game, Spider-Man PS4, is hugely popular and people have made a lot of cool things on that. And then theater mode, I don't know if they'll ever implement this. I don't know if it's a big process to implement it. You can see the games like PUBG, Fortnite, Call of Duty, all them games have had theater modes for a while now, and I don't know if it's quite expected for a AAA game or a AAA studio to include it, but it's better to have and not need not have, I guess. So this one is custom matches and servers. So this would be more, I'd say, for content creation as well, or for people who want to just kind of look around the map and things. So just imagine you could load up a private server, you and your friends jump on, you could look around the map, you don't really do stuff. I know there's a lot of YouTubers and things, let's see, like Swifter, big Twitch streamer, he's the kind of guy that would be into these private servers playing silly games with followers and subscribers, so that would be quite nice. Maybe even if people could buy to host servers the same way on like Battlefield and things. and just set up rules. So like you could have faster rings, you could have only specific type of weapons, just things along them lines with like a server browser or something like that. Next one is a big one for me, which I'd really like to see, is cross-platform. I do think it would need to be implemented well, something like the way Fortnite is. So if you're in a party, everyone on your party is PC, then you play against similar people. If you're in a mixed party, so you have one console player, multiple PC players, or vice versa, then you'll go into a mixed one. And if you're console only, you can go into a mixed one. Obviously, depending on the difference in PC and console players, it might be worth trying to just randomly throw them all in. But I do think making it cross-platform but limiting it to what they're on should work. Also, I think Fortnite does it like this, where it's based off your input. So if you're on Xbox and you want to use mouse and keyboard, then you'll go into a lobby that are full of people using mouse and keyboard. I'm not exactly sure if that works like that, but we know the consoles pretty much have mouse and keyboard support now, so just be an interesting thought. Plus you're expanding your player base tenfold by allowing all platforms, so that'd be quite interesting. So limited time game modes, I guess this kind of relates into the custom matches and servers. Limited time game modes, the likes of PUBG, I think Fortnite done this, and what Blackout does, just like small silly game modes that last like for a 4-day weekend or for a week, something like, as I said, faster ring movement, only snipers and shotguns, that there kind of thing, just to bring in some diversity to the game. Also, you could reward players a lot more for winning in them game modes, considering it is time. So you could give a big boost on legend coins so they can earn a new legend and things like that. These next few things that I'm going to mention are more quality of life. So more ammo. The thing I feel in this game is that there isn't a lot of ammo. They might have done this on purpose, I'm not sure. I think the ammo's in stacks of 20s and you can go up to carrying 80. I think if they upped it to you pick ammo up in 30s and you can carry like 90, that small of a difference might change it a bit. Just feels like sometimes you could find a gun, and if you don't find it like ammo with it, you're kind of screwed. So yeah. Another thing I seen suggested on Google was the option to stay with the team you were last in if you were playing with random. So imagine you and your friend don't have a third, you jump into the game, you get a random. The random's really good, he plays well, he uses comms, so you want to actually play with him. Just an option maybe at the end to like stick with team or something like that. Super simple, just something like that would be great. So next one I was going to mention would be challenges season pass, but I'll bring that up in a second because I realized something. Next one's seasonal events. So this is similar to limited time game modes. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't do this, but I could see them doing it. So just like Christmas, maybe cover the map in snow, Easter, do stupid things, just all that kind of thing. It's kind of hard to describe, but you get what I'm saying whenever I'm saying seasonal events. The next thing I actually wrote down was challenges /season/battle pass, and I was like, maybe they should give us a roadmap. So I forgot, actually, in the reveal live stream they did bring up an image of the year one roadmap, which I've got here. So it's got season 1 starts in March, season 2 June, season 3 September, season 4 December. It doesn't really give us much on these. So season 1, we're going to be introduced to our first battle pass, so challenges and things like that for a reward, which is great to see. Season 2 is going to be new legends, season 3 is new weapons, and season 4 is new loot. So I'm not quite sure. That's pretty much all they gave us on that. So what would I like to see from the battle pass maybe? So yeah, challenges like Fortnite maybe. Thing with PUBG, there's a lot of like tedious ones, but with things like Fortnite, they actually seem to add things to the game to encourage you to do it. So I can't remember what it was. It was like they added the flaming loops, I believe, so you had to drive the car through it. I could be completely wrong with this because I'm not a huge Fortnite fan. I can acknowledge there's a lot of things they do right, but yeah, something like that. More, they should be willing to change the game for the battle pass, even if it is small, rather than making people do really tedious things like jumping in the water 10 times and jump in the water and swim 500 meters. Things like that are okay, but whenever you're getting 8 weeks worth of challenges and one of them's like drive 500,000 kilometers in a buggy, whenever only like 2 of the maps have buggies, it's a bit shit. Oh, that actually brings me on to another point. I would like to see new and really diverse maps. So I want to see really small ones, really snow ones with really low visibility, some with awful weather, things like that, just to kind of diversify the map. That would be great. So far I'm really enjoying the game and I hope everyone else is. That's pretty much it when it comes to the wish list. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Really enjoying the game. I want to make more content on it. I've been streaming it a lot over on Twitch, so make sure to jump over and check out the channel. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.